So I want to preface this video by saying it literally was the worst road trip ever. The weather forecast called for sunny skies, and I got stranded in a blizzard in Nebraska and just couldn't drive. And then the next day it was so windy that literally semis were blowing off the road, so I only made it 3 hours down the highway that day. And the next day gas just spilled all out of my tank. And then the next day, there was nowhere to stay in New York because of COVID, so I just blasted through and drove. I was in the car for 21 hours that day and finally made it home to New Hampshire at 2 in the morning. And my parents were like, "Who's there?" And I was like, "It's just me. Don't worry." So yeah, enjoy. Well, me and the boys might be sheltering in place in Nebraska. It's a complete whiteout. It's so windy. You can't see past that RV out there. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to keep them entertained indoors for a little bit. I don't know how. Because we're not going for a walk, that's for sure. Just enjoying some Nebraska Easter weather here. Oh, good Lord. Lord. The RV. We're never going to get home. Oh, no. Well, there's the RV. Yikes. There's Nebraska. Go Ooftah! K9! This is miserable. Isn't that just a happy husky? This husky, on the other hand, does not like having to stay inside an RV during a blizzard. He'd much rather be outside. Kenai? Kenai? You getting into all sorts of trouble inside the RV? Have you found all the things you could possibly ruin yet? Oh no, this is just terrible. The birds are out, so maybe that means the storm's passing. I can't believe I'm stuck in a blizzard. This is ridiculous. Luckily I have cell service though, so I can watch TV. And luckily, Mr. Stinky Butt is very calm. So don't disturb him. Colby Jacques, he's under here. He keeps me warm, it's great. I even bothered to look at the weather before I tried to plan this road trip because even though it's calling for sunny days and clear skies, all I've had is wind and snow, so which my little husky doesn't mind. This is ridiculous! Ah! Never been so happy to be in Iowa my entire life. Finally made it out of Nebraska. Colby Jack, you want to see Gus? We're gonna go see Gus! Yeah! Kenai just slept for a whole tank of gas. It's amazing. For a while there, I kind of thought he was dead. He wasn't even moving. But don't worry, he's still alive back there. Huh? Oh! I seriously cannot win on this road trip. Just had the most worst stressful thing happen. I was filling up on gas, and I was sitting in the truck because it's super windy, and it's miserable, and it's cold out. And I was like, this is taking a long time. And I looked over, and it said there was 40 gallons. Now, my truck is only a 20-gallon tank, so I promptly open up the door, and sure enough, that pump apparently doesn't have a thing to stop it. So 20 gallons of gas is like overflowing out of my tank all over the ground, and I'm like, ah! I'm gonna blow up. And so I got out and I undid it, I stopped it, whatever. And I went inside and I was like, a lot of gas spilled. And they were like, oh, we'll have someone check it. And I was like, what? Like, why is this not more concerning? And they gave me like a little refund, but I was like, so now my whole, like, everything smells like gas. My whole car smells like gas. It's disgusting. We found this lovely park somewhere in Iowa. It's the first green grass we've seen. Although Kenai, uh-oh. There goes the husky! He's discovered mud. Kenai, come! Good boy! Good boy! Oh, good Kenai! Good boy! He's trying to lose a tooth and it won't come out. Oh my goodness, it did come out! Good job, Kenai! Ooh, that's a crazy little one. Wow, don't eat it. Wow! The tooth fairy should come tonight, I think. That's pretty cool. Well, here's day 3 of the road trip. We're just sitting here freezing our cojones off because we ran out of propane in the middle of the night. But that's okay. We all kept each other warm. And we lived here with all of our trucking brethren. I can't even see out the window. It's like a whole truck village out there. It's crazy. But it's like 5 in the morning. We're ready to roll because all the truckers are rolling out, so... Kenai, did you have a good night? He looks like he's ready to run, not sit in the car all day. Okay. Hopefully no weird incidents today. Well, the only fun place I wanted to go on this trip was Presque Isle State Park, which is closed, not because of coronavirus, but because 2/3 of it is flooded. So here we sit, hanging out with our truckers again, eating our lunch. I know, it's just a terrible road trip, isn't it, Colby Jack? Colby Jack, what's wrong? What's wrong? Colby Jack, sit, wave, good boy.